Well, you go out there and you give 110% and you want to play good and, you hope you play good. I think we play pretty good tonight.
Hey, kids! Oh, shit! This is your host for 8-Bit Barbarian. This is another quick play video, and today we are playing some rock and roll racing. I really gotta stop doing that. It plays hell in the vocal cords, let me tell ya. So yeah, today we're playing rock and roll racing. Let's take a look at our hero select screen. We have Snake Sanders, and Terra Quinn the Space Elf, and Jake Badlands, the bad boy with a blue mohawk, and everybody's favorite furry, Katarina Lyons. I tell ya, there will be somebody fapping to that later. And Ivan Zeifer, or Chewbacca, Chewbacca Light, Discount Chewbacca, and Cyberhawk, the big blue metal dick. So I think today I'm going to go with Jake Badlands, because let me tell you, the moniker is really speaking to me. The blue mohawk is really speaking to me. I'm kind of digging it. So, Rock and Roll Racing, released back in 1993 by Blizzard Entertainment, best known for games such as the Warcraft series, Diablo, and of course, World of Warcraft, that fucking MMO juggernaut that will not die. So, this game is not uncommon for other racing games of its era. It's basically, you pick a vehicle, you race, you win money, and you use that money you've earned to purchase upgrades, both in performance and weapons, because it is technically classified as a combat racing game. What I really like about this game, what really sets it apart, is that it uses licensed music for the soundtrack. The very beginning, as soon as you push start, you hear Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood. Fucking awesome song. I love it. And here we are, first race of the game. And if I'm not mistaken, I wish the announcer would shut up, which, hey, the announcer actually sounds pretty good, because usually in games like this, the digitized voices sound like regurgitated dog shit. But, yeah, I believe that is Paranoid by Black Sabbath, which is fucking awesome. I love Sabbath, and I love this song. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing. As I recall, this game actually had a few songs from some really well-known artists of the time, and that's kind of cool. I can't remember all what songs are featured in this game, but it's been a long-ass while. I'm sure we'll hear a couple more as we go along. Otherwise, it's actually a fun little game. Kind of easy, but, it's simple. The graphics are nice, as most games for the Sega Genesis tend to be. Really, really vibrant colors. Alright, well, maybe not vibrant. I mean, there's a lot of black and red. I mean, it's so emo. But, I do like the overall design. I like the feel, I like the ambiance. Definitely gives you that post-apocalyptic, dystopian feel to it. Almost like a Mad Max kind of vibe. The racetrack has got those really gnarly spikes lining, all along the sides. Looks like it takes place out in some sort of desert environment. You see all these just shit looks like it just got destroyed out there. I don't know, it just really reminds me of Mad Max, which would not surprise me considering that the Mad Max movies really kind of set the precedent and set the standard for anything with this kind of vibe, this kind of concept. Anything, vehicular, like manslaughter to the nth degree, anything with car combat, post-apocalyptic. Let's take these old rat rods and just fucking mod the shit out of them. That's kind of what Mad Max was. And I mean, there was more to those movies than that, but I mean, just how ridiculous some of those automotive monstrosities could be. Especially with, the newest Mad Max that just came out, Fury Road. Holy shit, there was just all kinds of good stuff in that movie. Point is, I kind of get that vibe from this game, and if at some point somebody was like, you know what, I'm going to take a little inspiration from that, it would not surprise me. Here we are at the vehicle upgrade screen. As you can see, I do not have enough money at the moment to really invest a lot into my vehicle. Again, not uncommon for racing games of this generation, or just pretty much racing games in general. You're not going to earn a lot of money from the get-go. You actually are going to have to race and build up your funds in order to drop some cash and really invest in your ride. Especially since those upgrades and modifications can get really fucking costly. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't really find flamethrowers and rocket launchers on the cheap these days. Not even on eBay. Not that I'm really looking, but I don't know. I'm sitting alone at night, 3 in the morning. Okay, so not really at night, more like early wee in the ass hours of the morning. Either way, sitting here on my own thinking about how can I better get through traffic? Because let me tell you, I live right outside of Minneapolis. The 494 fucking sucks. You could be on your way to work or just on your way to an appointment, and, you know, logically it should not take you more than 10 minutes. I just exploded. How wonderful. Should not take you more than 10 minutes to maybe get to where you're going, you know, anywhere else. But because of the 494, because the fucking roads here in Minnesota just suck complete ass, 10 minutes can turn into an hour real quick when you're only moving like, you know, 10 inches per hour. Actually, no, okay, the math was completely off on that, but what can I say? Math was not my strong suit. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but the point is, traffic here sucks. So I'm like, well, what can I do to my vehicle to get through the traffic a little easier? Flamethrowers, rocket launchers, and monster truck tires all seem to appeal to my sensibilities. But that shit's not cheap in the real world. Guess what? Not going to be really all that cheap in a video game either. So, yeah, this is a lot of fun. The controls are actually really responsive. Everything's pretty tight. Not that I was expecting anything different, but, you know, with these racing games, especially back in this day and age, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could suck. There were some games that had driving levels that the controls were fucking atrocious. For more on that, I would recommend going to cinemassacre.com, James Rolfe's website, or as some people may better know him as the Angry Video Game Nerd, AVGN. And that guy's been doing this for, what, like 10 years or something like that now. But he has got a lot of videos on there, and more than a few that talk about, you know, how shitty some of these driving sequences can be in these games because of the controls. So I would recommend checking out his page for more information on that. And it looks like I'm smoking right now, smoking pretty bad. Which reminds me, joke of the day! Not that this is going to be common, or it's not that this is going to become a normal part of the show, but hey, I'm not that funny anyway. But anyway, here, joke of the day. How do you get your girlfriend to stop smoking? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller. You slow down and you use a lubricant! It was horrible. I apologize. If there are any female viewers out there that are watching this, which I highly doubt because my channel is mediocre at best, and that's being generous, my videos aren't all that great. But hey, just in case there are any female viewers out there that took exception to that really, really stupid joke, my humblest and sincerest apologies. Did not mean to offend. It was all in good fun. Whew. Glad I got that off my chest. I feel a little bit better about myself today. But yeah, so here we are, coming up on the end of the race. I believe the end of the race. And there we go. So this is Carmen with quick play videos for 8-Bit Barbarian. Thanks for watching, you guys. Or, you know, those of you who did decide to watch today, thanks for sparing me that 8 to 10 minutes that I know some of you have, but that some of you don't. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe, and leave a comment down in the comment section if you'd like to see me play another game. Thanks for watching.